Hi, good afternoon. Mary Davis from the Public Education Oversight Project. And to touch on Rosie's point, I was going to bring up a recommendation, but now it's showing in real time why it's so needed. Many districts actually for their archival record use a split screen, and I'm asking you to do that. I personally wear a body-worn camera for several reasons. One is for personal safety, and second is because I've had a couple of bad experiences where officials treated me one way without the camera. The next day I show up with my body-worn camera, all of a sudden I have their full attention. It brings in accountability, so please start a dual screen for your meetings. Second, I want to touch on to the meeting safety email concerns. I sent all of you, I want this on the public record. I have deep concerns about your ability and past history of keeping the public safe. I sense much viewpoint discrimination in this body, and that some behaviors are allowed for some and others are not. So I put those concerns in writing, and I would like you to address them. Next, I'm asking you, this board, to please rise up to your full authority and oversight. And by that mean your financial, your fiduciary oversight. For example, there was a few school districts actually that have miscalculated to their favor school lunches they give out. And what it did is it gave them more federal money. That absolutely is a jurisdiction for both the California Department of Education as well as any county office of county office of education. I also have concerns about any Medi-Cal fraud overbilling for districts. That would be in your sight because that would involve federal funds. The same way regression of students not following the ed code, that absolutely would be in your oversight. I do see that your agenda, you have this little area where you say, please be aware that we have limited oversight decisions made by local school districts and generally have no authority over local districts' personnel and policy. I understand why you want to herd everything and say it's a policy or personnel, but when it's a funding involved, you absolutely have oversight. Walk in that authority. Next, I want to address the collusion remark that a trustee made. One person's collusion is another person's networking, and I would bring you up to your own Transforming Together, and that is a program by SBCSS. It says they work with county offices of education and their partners to spur and strengthen cross-sector alignment. Or we could go to the SBCSS where they partner with charity entities. One appears to be maybe Arrowhead United Way, one of 4 chapters, which provides an option for, I believe it's employee donations. So again, is that partnership or collusion? If you deem people working together to be collusion, then I would say look in the mirror. Otherwise, it's networking and building community. Thank you. And somebody left.